Welcome again to Reflections on the Community and its Cultures. This time around, information about a community patriotic event and a medical emergency alert program. Later, organizers David Ward and Steve Amesiger will talk about an event called a Patriot Day Jamboree coming up in the community. First up, Lions Club officer Charolette Caflisch will talk about a way to call attention to medical needs in terms of auto accident situations. It'll all work out, and you'll find out more about it on Reflections. On this segment of Reflections, we welcome Charolette Caflisch, who is first vice president of the Independence Lions Club. You have more than one vice president?
Yes, we have three.
Wow.
So,
in case you mess up, there's two back.
That's
wow.
right.
No,
that's
no,
right.
no, that's not it. And I assume that's sort of, then it says here you'll be president of the Lions Club. Mm-hmm. Okay, yes. Very good. They sort of step you up there.
Yes.
Through the warm-up program
mm-hmm.
here. You're here to talk about an interesting program called the Yellow Dot program. Just thumbnail sketch. What's that?
It's a program that involves making awareness to different, if you have any health issues or any problems, it kind of gives some information to some primary people that in the community that would need to know that, emergency workers, the local hospital.
And again, this is in connection with auto travel, right?
Correct.
Okay. And so I assume you're putting a yellow dot somewhere.
Yes, you are.
Okay. Talk a little bit about the yellow dot itself, and then
Okay.
we'll talk about why it's a good idea to have it.
Okay. The yellow dot itself is, it was a program originated around 2006, and there was just, somebody had some health issues, and actually I went a few years ago with Bill DeMoss. He's a former Lion in the community, and I heard about the program, and they said that there was a man that was stopped, and they thought he was intoxicated, and he was. They stopped him, and they ended up taking him to jail instead of taking him to the hospital, and he was going into a diabetic coma. Mm-hmm. So this program kind of gives some health informations that could have prevented some of the untimely. Okay. If they would have checked for his medical needs instead of assuming that it was.
Okay, so this is a yellow dot that you post in the car somewhere?
Correct, yes. What you do is there's just 4 major steps to it. You want me to go through that right now?
Well, sure.
Okay.
We'll make you do it again later, but
Okay, that's great. What they'll do is the Lions will register you. We'll give you a form that gives you information. Now it'll give you your name, the date of birth. They want you to do this in pencil, so if your medical needs change, and you'll give some of the history, like if you have have had a heart attack, and also you need to note if you had a pacemaker, or if you're diabetic, or one of my friends has just one kidney. And so just some of the information. And then they give you get your picture taken, and you get the information sent in, and they usually send it to the county health department, I believe, and the ambulance services in different places that we're just piloting this. So, getting the details of where they actually go and then what we would do is you'd put that information into your glove box. And the last step would be to put one of those beautiful sunflowers with a big yellow dot on it that makes the emergency workers, the fire department, whoever is actually going to be at the scene of the accident, to make them aware that they need to look inside the glove box to receive the medical information that they need to help them.
Right, and again, the situation that you mentioned before, when it's just a matter of, one of the things the officials would do was notice that thing, and they could have a discussion, and then they could follow up. But of course, if you're in a serious auto accident and you're not communicating, then this gives them a way to get that information.
Exactly.
So this operates then in terms of getting involved in the yellow dot thing and getting the yellow dots and all that through the Lions. How do folks express interest in that?
Well, one of the things we do is we reach out to the community, and we will be a part of the health fair.
Yeah, there's a Healthy Aging Fair
Yes.
on September 23rd, which is a Friday.
Correct.
It runs from 7 in the morning till early afternoon, and you folks will be there.
Yes, we will
Okay,
be.
all right. So, and again, that's at the Civic Center, September 23rd.
Yes.
And then you have other ways of reaching out
Yes.
also?
We were at the All About Kids. We were doing our Sure Sight program, which involves a whole different story. But at that time, we gave some information out about the yellow dot, and we had formed a list of people that would be interested in the community, or even people that would be interested in us coming and, involving their programs.
Coming on silly TV
Yes.
shows and stuff like
Yeah,
that?
you know,
Okay, yeah.
stuff like that. So anyway, but it's just an outreach to the community, and plus there'll be Kathy Shepard is a part of a program through Ford County here, and whatever she does, which is really good, whatever she does, because she came and convinced our club that we needed to really, and they're going to have give out information, and we thought we'd also give information to, assisted living places and different things that that maybe that even if you had somebody with you, they would be able to open it up and see the picture and see the dot. If you had somebody that had some health issues traveling with you or something.
Right. How big is the decal?
About that big.
Okay.
I actually got a picture of it, so I know, and it's in black
But
and
it's
white.
buried in there,
Yeah,
right? Okay,
of
well, anyway,
course, yes,
it's a black and white yellow dot.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
yeah.
so it's imagination.
Yes, so.
But anyway, it's
Yes.
now, and it's, you install it in the rear
Yes,
window
window,
of the car,
Yes.
so that people will see that. Okay, and again, this works through the Lions Club, and this is an activity that you're just getting involved in?
Yes, we've just
to find
started.
out.
Uh-huh.
The Lions Club, let's talk a little bit about them.
Okay.
The Lions Club, if you know a member of the Lions Club, you could also ask them, of course,
Correct.
about this, and they'll put
Yes.
you in touch. They don't all wear fancy vests with buttons all over
I
it.
know.
But I guess
They wear bright yellow.
had to have
So,
the
yes.
uniform. Lions Club at Independence has been an extremely active group in our community for quite
Yes.
some time.
Yes, and I just love them. Not just because I'm going to be president next year. The first woman, which is,
That's something
in
that
our
the Lions Club, of
community.
course,
Yes,
back in the bad old days, there were no women.
1988 is when we got were able to. Some of the local projects that our Lions does do, of course, is Kittyland, and that is close to my heart because I have a daycare, and that always makes it nice for a nice day. But anyway, we do the Sure Sight program.
Which is?
And it's a machine that the state of Kansas, we share, and it's a machine that is able to, we put in front of children's faces, and we are able to, it has little dots, and the children are able to, we are actually able to read what their eyes are.
Really?
Yes, it is just unbelievable.
Cool.
And we did probably 30 to 40, maybe even 50, and there was 4 that we don't diagnose, but we do recommend by the readings that they get, and they give us a chart, and we've been trained with that information.
You also are involved. Are the Lions still involved in the eyeglasses?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, we gather all unwanted, eyeglasses and cell phones now.
Oh, really?
So yes, we collect those, and we are able to send those. The glasses we send overseas, and they do some work and some stuff with that. We also
not most, but quite a few of us folks who wear glasses have sort of a closet collection
Yes.
of old glasses.
So we would love to take
holler at
those.
the Lions
Yes,
Club. And the cell phones is another thing that people, when they get the new fancy one that takes pictures behind you and all that sort of stuff, then you have this dead cell phone, and that's not good to have around.
No.
So okay, good way to get rid of those.
Yes.
Another couple of quick things that the Lions Club are involved
well,
in?
we're just involved in, we help the community with those that need eye exams and the purchase of glasses. And we do the Lions Den, and we do what they call a candy day to reach out to the community.
We do the Lions Den.
It's at the park.
Okay. It's the concession house there.
Yes.
Yes.
And we're a part of that. And then we also are a part of it's called a bulky site program, and we purchase like giant calendars for people that may have some sight issues, white canes. We also talking clocks.
Oh, okay.
It's probably
All right.
good we don't have one of those now. Your time is almost up. No. But no, it gives, and just some different other resources. There's also the lead dog program that we, have been a part of.
So
and
lots
just
of things, focused
yes.
around sight,
And,
that the Lions keep their eyes on.
Right.
Anyway, how many folks are in the Lions Club these
we
days?
have about 49 to 51
Really?
members. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. And
any of them grumpy?
no,
Okay, all
no,
right.
they're all wonderful. So, some of our past Lions, like we used to transport eyes for a donor. We would transport those to Joplin. And also, we were one of the members of our Lions Club has a machine called the Iron Lung in the American History Museum that helped with tuberculosis. And so I thought that was really interesting.
Yeah.
And yes, I'm just really proud to be a part of and serve the community in this capacity.
And if anybody's interested in getting involved in the Lions Club, you'd
Oh,
probably
yes.
let them?
Oh yes, we would. We love it. Yes, definitely.
Okay,
You
good
know,
stuff.
we meet first and third Tuesday. Right now, we're meeting at Noah's at the Arco building. They're more than welcome to come. They get a free meal the first time.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go. Can't
Just
beat
tell
that.
them they come as my guest.
Okay. And again, those meetings are when?
The first and third Tuesday.
First and third Tuesday. Okay. Arco eating
yes,
place there.
yes,
All right. Very
yes.
good.
Noah's.
Back to the yellow dots
Sorry.
again. This is something. No. This is something that the Lions Club are getting very involved in.
Yes.
And again, if you want more information about that, you'll be functioning at the Healthy Aging Fair on
Yes.
September 23rd, so people can contact you there. Also contact any member of the Lions Club,
Correct,
including
yes.
yourself. You don't always wear the buttons, though, do you?
No.
Okay,
no,
so
not
we'll
always.
we'll
but
see and figure out who you are.
yeah.
And getting involved is not tough. You have a registration process. They take a picture.
Yes.
You
Submit the
compile
information.
compile the information about possible health concerns that, especially in an emergency situation in a car, people should be aware of. Official type
Yes.
people, cops and medical folks and stuff
Yes.
like that. And you get a pretty sunflower yellow decal,
Yes,
which is the yellow
yes,
dot
that's
itself.
right.
It's a great program and
Yes.
a great group. The Independence Lions Club, Charlotte Caflisch is going to be president of that one of these days,
Yes.
pretty darn quick. And thank you
Yes.
very much for the
Thank
conversation
you.
today. All right.
Yes.
We'll have more coming up on Reflections.